Back in the early 70s, when the Doobie Brothers were flying high in China Grove, it would have been hard to imagine that some 50 years later, there'd be a thriving and in many states legal marijuana and cannabis industry. And as you might suspect, we in the mortgage industry get asked questions about whether or not a homeowner or home buyer can get a home loan using income derived from these sources. Only a fool would believe there's an easy answer to this one, so let's take it to the streets. Hey guys, welcome to Rockin' Real Estate. I'm Rob Spinoza with Guaranteed Rate. If you're a home buyer, a homeowner, or even a real estate professional looking for home finance tips, tricks, and the occasional cool guitar licks, I've got your backstage pass to a better understanding of the mortgage business. The first and most important concept to grasp about marijuana and cannabis is that it's still not legal at the federal level. For this reason, loans backed by the Federal Housing Administration, the FHA, the Veterans Administration, the VA, and the U.S. Department of Agriculture, the USDA, all prohibit the use of cannabis-derived income, even if the property being financed is in a state where marijuana is legal. And even though jumbo mortgages are not backed by any federal agency, most jumbo investors tend to stay away from any income or assets derived from any business associated with marijuana or cannabis. At this point, you may be asking, will any lender touch cannabis income? You might be surprised to know that the answer is yes. In fact, the most common loans we make, conforming and conventional, will allow a buyer or borrower to use cannabis-derived income so long as that individual is not greater than 25% owner in that entity. In other words, employees of a cannabis business who receive a W-2 and who are not self-employed may qualify for conventional financing, thus opening the door to one of the best mortgage options available. Some portfolio and non-QM lenders also extend credit to those who work in these industries, though they typically do so at higher rates and lower loan-to-values to offset their perceived additional risk. Some non-QM lenders will even extend credit to business owners in the cannabis space, so if you find yourself in this position, always ask if you're unsure. Oh, and one other important thing. If any residence being financed has marijuana plants growing on the property itself, you can be sure that transaction is going to go up in smoke. Any location in the growing business will keep lenders running in the opposite direction. Should you have any questions about the use of income derived from the cannabis and marijuana industries, or about any other aspect of the mortgage process that will get you the financing you need, don't hesitate to get in touch at any of the links below or by calling us directly at 415-367-5959. And if you found today's video helpful, please click on the like and subscribe buttons, and we'll do our best to keep the hits coming.